morning, everyone. Welcome back to my Flosstube channel, MJ Stitches 23 on YouTube. My name is Megan. It is a beautiful fall morning here in Washington. I have my decaf latte, espresso. I don't know, I call it a latte. It's probably just a coffee. I have my Yay Fall shirt on. It's definitely fall weather. I've got lots of clouds, and the cool weather is coming in. So this is a Flosstube Extra, all about haul. So again, if you are here for stitching, come back and visit us when we hit Flosstube number 7. But if you are here to see all the cool things that I've received at the Acorns and Threads cross stitch retreat, then you are in the right place. I'm a newer stitcher, and so haul for me right now is pretty exciting. This is also going to be a sneak peek of some of the things that I'm going to be working on in the near future. So if you would like to stick around, and we're gonna talk about some of the things that I purchased at the shop. So we'll get right into it. Two major artists that came to Acorns and Threads were Gigi from The Artsy Housewife and Krista West from SABLE. And so I want to talk about some of the patterns that I purchased from them at the Acorns and Threads shop, and some of the other things that I found in there as well. So let's talk about Acorns and Threads. I don't even know how to say what I want to say. I don't have an LNS where I live. And the week prior, I had just gone to House of Stitches in Indiana. I was there for a vacation with my family. So I think my shock and awe went to that needle shop. This one was very similar, but still amazing. Like, you still walk in and it's just, the shop is filled with threads and patterns and fabric, and I mean, you could just be in there for hours. And every time you look through, one little, one of those twirling shelves of patterns, you turn around and you're like, oh, but I missed this little basket of them, or I missed this other little pocket of things. And you really don't want to miss anything, because you're like, well, what if that's something that I need? And everyone in there was very helpful, friendly, chatty. It was great. I had such a blast. So let's get started with some of the things I found. I'm going to start first with a pattern that I found that Gigi made, the Artsy Housewife. This was one that I just had to have. Oh, it's called a small bouquet. And the cool thing about this, she had the display piece like right next to it, so you could actually see what it looks like in person. I mean, the design always looks beautiful, but when you actually see the piece in person, it just hits differently. And I loved it so much. And funny, this day that I was at the Acorns and Threads retreat, my husband had sent me a picture of my garden, and my sunflowers had started blooming. I grow everything from a seed. It's just the kind of gardener that I like to be. So when I saw this, I just was like, it was meant to be. I have to get this. Very excited, because I love growing all my sunflowers and all my flowers and vegetables from seeds. So beautiful pattern. It was beautifully finished. So I'll be excited to stitch this. Also there, Krista West had a bunch of her patterns that Acorns and Threads had put out. And I went here with Carolyn Zook, and during the retreat, we found out that our birthdays, not only are they both in March, but they are one day after each other. So we decided, oh my gosh, let's do a birthday start. So we found this piece called Asteria. And this is what we are going to, I guess I should go over here. I don't know. What do you think? This side? Anyway, this piece we're going to stitch for our birthdays in March. It's going to be our birthday starts together. Very excited. I think this is so beautiful. And I'm really into table runners right now. I just started another one of her pieces that I received at the retreat. It's just beautiful, and I think it would look really cool for all of my high tea party that I host. You can put that down on the table. Kind of show off some of my stitching. So really excited. That's gonna be a really fun start for the both of us. And I'm excited to learn how to finish with the fringes. Something else that I picked up was this, let's see, this is called Pillow Pal Ollie the Owl from Annabelle's. He's adorable. I don't know. Sometimes owls, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think my grandma like really loved them. It's just kind of carried on. But I think he's super, super adorable. And of course it has a sunflower. And I was like, that is a perfect fall pillow. Like end of summer, beginning of fall. Yeah, it'll probably look really cute like right back there, right? So I had to have that one. No, I just had to have it. Okay, my next piece that I saw, I was like, oh, this is amazing. It's called Witching Hour Nature Walk by Sprouting Lupine. I have just been introduced. I now know who Sprouting Lupine. I have started stitching in Just Cross Stitch magazine, their spring, summer, fall, and winter pieces. And this is a piece that I just find this so unique. Not typically my style, but the colors and the fabric, it looks like it's glowing. Yeah, I decided I had to have this too. So I still need to get the fabric for this. Find a piece of fabric that I think would look good with it. But yeah, this one's on the list. Oh, and then another artist. Wait, who is this? I recognize the name. Anyway, it's by the Bay Needle Art, which I know has a big shop on Etsy that I like. What's the artist's name? Does it say here? Donna? Somebody? Okay, well, I need to find that out. But you know what, maybe if I open this, and then I can just see. It says in here. Donna. It's just Donna. What's Donna's last name? Well, that's something I will need to look up. But anyway, here is what I purchased. So this one has spring, summer, autumn, and winter. All those scenes. And I don't know, you guys, right now I feel like I'm a seasonal stitch type person. I just think because, you know, I've just gotten into stitching, and I think stitching as the seasons are going is exciting. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to start with the autumn one, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to start with winter or spring and then kind of do that around for the next year. And I love her stuff. I'm currently stitching Stitch an Inch, the fall little piece that she has, and I've chosen her Lighthouse sampler for my Stitching Connection piece that I'm working on with my group for Jason X Stitches round robin. That's not gonna go back in the bag, so you know what? That's okay. You don't need it to be in the bag. So that was a fun purchase too. Then I found in the little budget, I like to call it the budget friendly section, the new Gobbletons by RETM for Thanksgiving. So this one, I found this so different, so unique. They didn't have this as the fabric. This is all fabric. And then all you stitch is the turkeys, the female and the male. And I just thought it was so cool how they use designs to create the turkeys. So I'm not sure if I want to hunt around and find a piece of fabric that's like this, because I love the pumpkin, or if I'm gonna want to stitch it on orange or yellow, marbled yellow or brown, something like that. Put pumpkins in there. I don't know yet, but I just thought this was so unique and how they did this, and it was another one that I just had to have. Okay, so then let's talk about Halloween real quick, because I walked into the store. You guys, I walked into the store thinking, well, if I don't find anything, this is really what I need, you know, with something that I needed that I really wanted to find. I don't know, of course I was gonna find things, but one of these designs that I have, I did not get this at the store at Acorns and Threads. I brought this in. And I really wanted to find a fabric to stitch this on because Halloween's coming and I want to do a Halloween stitch. But I didn't want a complete tan. I wanted something. I don't know. I was looking for a tan color, maybe not this exact color, but something. And so Carolyn Zook was helping me go through fabric and trying to help me with the count. And we found this piece of Lugana. Here, let's see if I can hold this up. It is a 28 count Lugana, which I think I can handle the 28 count. So a really nice, it's looking a little cooler on screen, but it's a warm yellow, a warmer yellow with a warm pale yellow, maybe that's the best way to describe it, with a little bit of tan in it. So I think that's gonna look really well. And I think it's gonna make the orange pop for sure. We'll see how the yellow sunflowers come out. If they're not bright enough, then I will either backstitch them or I will pick a different color, like a darker yellow, to make sure that they come out. So yeah, I just think this one's so cute. I love pumpkins. If you guys saw my shirt on the last haul, Flosstube, then you'll understand. So I'm excited. This one I think I'm gonna start for sure for this year. And then another one, which I don't know, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to start this, but I bought this pattern because Shannon Christine is another designer that I've come to know and really like. I bought Spooky House 6, and I just thought this was so cute. So I am not a scary Halloween stitcher. I'm more of, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I haven't tried, but I'm not, I guess my personality isn't a very like scary, gory person. I like cute and happy and funsy, I guess. So this is more my style. I'm like, oh, look, they've got little happy ghosts, happy pumpkins, happy bats, no dripping blood or creepy looking skeletons, or some people are super into that. That's amazing. You can have all those patterns. I'm gonna stick with this and just stay in my happy place. So this one I think is gonna be cute. I don't have fabric for this yet. But yeah, I don't know if I'll get this one this year. I mean, in my brain, I'm like, yes, absolutely. But I also know how it is when you just bite off more than you can chew. But I couldn't pass that one up. So that might get started this year. It might have to wait for halfway to Halloween for next year. Another cute little, so I did go look at the thread, and this is called Bellagio from Gloriana. It's a variegated thread. And Carla, sorry, I'm showing this right where my eyes are. Carla was at the retreat with me as well, and she said that this one would work really well in one of the patterns that Krista West gave us in our kits for attending the retreat. So I don't know, it might be kind of fun to mess with and change up one of her patterns to try to see if this, because it has the same kind of color scheme. And if not, I think this is really beautiful color anyway to do something else with. So I decided that, yeah, I was like, throw it in the pile. Might as well, I need things. Okay, and then the last pattern I have to share is from a designer many of you know, Lola Crow. She does a lot of stitch alongs. I haven't done any of those yet or participated in those, but when I saw this one, I just couldn't say no. So this is called Moonlight Mushrooms. I don't know, it just really drew me in. I don't know if I'm a super mushroom person, but I've seen them a lot when I go hiking, and I do enjoy, you know, like, oh, look, that's kind of a cool mushroom. I don't know anything about, you know, which ones to eat or which ones not to eat, but I just loved this. I don't know if it's fall and it's at night and it's just kind of quiet, but there's like color popping in. It's kind of like hidden, you know, I got the little snail. Yes, I love this. And I know stitching on dark fabric can be difficult, but I think with, let's see, it calls for 18 count black Aida. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I could do that. Or even if I change it up to 16 count, made it a little larger. I don't know. This just really spoke to me. So I think the color scheme is amazing. So that's another one that I think is really cool. So that is my haul from Acorns and Threads. I'm so excited, you guys. I have so many things to start and to try to plan. I don't know where all these are gonna go. I need some kind of now filing system. I have so many. Oh yes, so I'm as you guys watch some of these extras, you're gonna see now that I have reached what's called SABLE. I think I've referred to this term in a couple of my other Flosstubes. Did not know what it was, and I was on a Zoom call with Jason X Stitches Stitching Connections group, and we just talked about this. So SABLE, it is, let me see if I can remember. Stitching, what's the A? Stitching beyond, stitching accumulated beyond life expectancy. Stitching accumulated beyond life expectancy. I think that's what it stands for. I don't know, maybe the A is wrong, but I think I'm pretty close. But basically it's, you have so much to stitch that if you're gonna finish it all in your lifetime, well, one, it's beyond your lifetime, but you need to like become a vampire or a werewolf or something to like, you know, get a few more extra years in. So I feel like I might have now reached that point, especially with all of the things that you'll see in some future videos for haul that I got from the freebie table. But I'm really excited about it. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you got a little bit of stitching done. I know this video was kind of short, but yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite piece was. Please like, subscribe, and again, I'll leave you with the thoughts of be nice to yourself. Do something for yourself. We're doing the best we can. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.